The diamond's story begins in India, where it was supposedly plucked from the eye of a statue of the Hindu goddess Sita, an act that allegedly angered the gods. The first known owner, Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, brought it to Europe in the 17th century. According to legend, Tavernier met a gruesome end, succumbing to an attack by wild dogs in Russia, a tale that has largely been debunked but still fuels the gem's dark reputation. The Hope Diamond's association with tragedy deepened during its time with the French monarchy. King Louis XIV of France purchased the diamond, had it recut, and renamed it the French Blue. This period marked the diamond's transition from an exotic curiosity to a symbol of French opulence and power. However, the diamond's storied legacy continued to unfold with ominous undertones. The French Blue was inherited by King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette. Their reign was marked by increasing discontent, culminating in the French Revolution. Both Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette met their ends at the guillotine, and during the chaos of the revolution, the diamond was stolen. For several decades, it vanished from public view, leading to speculation about its fate and contributing further to its reputation for misfortune. No one knows for sure, but the French Blue is thought to have made its way to Spain. This famous portrait of Queen Maria Luisa of Spain by Francisco Goya shows her wearing what was believed to be the stolen French Blue. Soon after Goya painted this portrait, Maria Luisa was forced to abdicate and flee the country. Was this the curse of the French Blue? In 1812, a deep blue diamond described by John Francilian as weighing 177 grains, 4 grains = 1 carat, was documented as being in the possession of London diamond merchant Daniel Eliasson. Strong evidence indicates that the stone was the recut French Blue, the same stone known today as the Hope Diamond. Several references suggest that it was acquired by King George IV of the United Kingdom. At his death in 1830, the king's debts were so great that the blue diamond was privately sold to pay them. The diamond resurfaced in London in the early 19th century, recut into what is now known as the Hope Diamond. It was acquired by Thomas Hope, a wealthy London banker and gem collector. The precise details of how Hope came into possession of the diamond are somewhat unclear, but it is widely believed that he purchased it from a gem dealer around 1824. By this time, the diamond had been transformed from its original form as the French Blue to its current shape. Thomas Hope's family, like many of the diamond's previous owners, faced a series of misfortunes. Thomas Hope himself experienced financial difficulties, and his descendants suffered further setbacks. The diamond remained in the Hope family for several generations, during which time the family encountered significant personal and financial hardships, reinforcing the notion that the diamond was cursed. In 1894, American musical theater actress May Yohe married Lord Francis Hope, heir to the Hope fortune, and possessed the Hope Diamond. She divorced Lord Hope 8 years later, followed by a string of failed marriages with handsome adventurers. May Yohe performed in London's West End and Music Hall and vaudeville on the U.S. West Coast, but suffered frequent financial woes and died penniless. Pierre Cartier, the Parisian jeweler, is widely credited with publicizing the stories of a curse on the diamond in hopes of increasing its salability. When publishing magnate Edward Beale Maclean and his socialite wife Evelyn Walsh visited Paris in 1910, Pierre wasted no time in arranging to meet the wealthy couple at their hotel. As the Macleans sipped their breakfast tea, Cartier, a mischievous glint in his eye, spun tales of the diamond's past, from gilded Versailles to a sultan's opulent harem. The whispers of a curse swirled about, but Evelyn, ever the iconoclast, scoffed. "Bad luck objects for me are lucky," she declared, a challenge sparking in her eyes. Pierre, with a flourish, unveiled the sparkling mystery, its brilliance cutting through the Parisian morning. Would fortune favor the fearless Macleans? Cartier made sure to add a clause to the sale agreement stating, "Should any fatality occur to the family of Edward B. Maclean within 6 months, the said Hope Diamond is agreed to be exchanged for jewelry of equal value." 7 years after acquiring the Hope Diamond, the Macleans tragically lost their firstborn son in an accident near their home. In 1932, she was conned out of $100,000, about $2 million today, by a grifter connected with the Lindbergh kidnapping. Some accounts say she even pawned the Hope Diamond, albeit for a short time until the con artist was apprehended. By 1933, the Macleans had divorced, and Edward B. Maclean was declared legally insane. He died of a heart attack in 1941 at the age of 51. Evelyn died of pneumonia at age 60 and bequeathed the diamond to her grandchildren. However, the designated trustees obtained permission to sell the Hope Diamond to help pay Evelyn's debts. Harry Winston, the jeweler who bought the Hope Diamond from the Walsh estate, donated it to the Smithsonian. As a Smithsonian curator aptly declared, The Hope Diamond has brought nothing but good luck to the nonprofit museum. Its arrival helped build a world-class gem collection, and attendance has soared. The Hope Diamond's association with bad luck has inspired numerous theories and interpretations. Some believe that the diamond's original theft from an Indian temple cursed its owner. Although this story is compelling, it lacks historical evidence and is widely considered to be more legend than fact. The diamond's high value and the pressures associated with owning such a famous gem may have exacerbated the misfortunes of its owners. The psychological burden of possessing a world-renowned artifact could have contributed to the financial and personal difficulties faced by its owners. Many historians argue that the tales of misfortune are exaggerated or coincidental. Given the diamond's long and varied history, it is not unusual for its owners to have experienced tragedies or difficulties. The Hope Diamond remains one of the world's most famous and enigmatic gems. While the legends of curses and misfortune add to its allure, the diamond today is a prized exhibit, symbolizing both the grandeur and the mysteries of history.